Now time for the 7 things you'll be talking about today. Number 7.
All right, CBD shops in Alabama, they've got a bit of an issue. Why? Because some of them are selling marijuana. Yeah, state investigators raided several CBD specialty shops and vape shops that they thought were violating current longstanding marijuana laws. This happened in Troy, Enterprise, Clanton, and Wetumpka, and I love it. I love this. Yes, start going after the people breaking the law. That is exactly what we should be doing. And we got new laws coming on board for THC stuff. And I hope they start enforcing that pretty hard as well. This is what we're supposed to be doing. If you don't like the law, change it. If the law is in place, enforce it. Should be said with gambling, marijuana, illegal immigration, you name it. HB 445 goes into effect in July 1st, and they need to go after the people that break the law.
Number 6.
U.S. Representative Barry Moore has sponsored a bill to deport illegal immigrants convicted of DUI. And that bill is set for a House vote here soon. The aim here, obviously, is to enhance public safety. And that's the plan. And I think it couldn't come soon enough. Give us another reason to put these people out. They don't all have to be Iranian snipers to put them out. U.S. Representative Barry Moore is working on this, and yeah, it is a good thing. Listen to this. One case in Colorado, on the 5th DUI, this illegal killed a mom and her 16-year-old son. And in Florida, he had a fellow on his 3rd DUI that killed a kindergartner. So what happens in the immigration courts, or the courts, whenever they see these guys, they give them a slap on the wrist and they put them back in the communities. Some get lesser sentences because they're illegal immigrants. It's wild stuff here.
Number 5.
U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi said that she looks forward to visiting Redstone Arsenal and assured U.S. Representative Dale Strong, Huntsville, my congressman, that there will be no cuts to ATF funding. This all took place during a hearing while they were having a conversation about the ATF and the DEA and all these other things. The vice chairman of this subcommittee, Dale Strong, asked her, hey, look, what about North Alabama's role in ensuring agents have what they need to fight crime and deliver justice? She said, quote, there are no cuts planned for that. And that's where the ATF and DEA again can partner. The drugs and guns go together, though those agents will be working hand in hand at that facility and many others throughout the country. She highlighted Huntsville's remarkable DOJ presence.
Number 4.
More Iranians were arrested with criminal records yesterday during an ongoing sweep following U.S. strikes on Iran. Now, we know about a lot of them. We've talked about what's going on with them. You have people who are involved in immigration violations. You also have them being drug dealers. You also have those who are on terror watch lists. You have all of it going on. Some have been told to leave multiple times, and they all are looking at being put out of the country. Now, obviously, our friends in the media will put the sad boo-boo face on for them, and they will cry for them. But most of these people are pretty bad guys and need to go. But they only overstayed their visa. They didn't do what they were... Okay, so they overstayed their visa and didn't do what they were supposed to do? Okay, in addition to some of them committing crimes, and some of them being in the Iranian army? I mean, that's an allegation. That's a hell of an allegation. Someone should tell that story, WHNT.
Number 3.
Oh, WHNT ran a story yesterday where they were talking about one of those guys who was arrested. It was a very sad tale about a newly married couple and a baby that's on the way. It was so unjust. What they left out, because they were probably duped by this woman, is that, he was arrested because he's an Iranian national and he was carrying an Islamic Republic of Iran army identification card. Huh. That's interesting. Oh, he was an Iranian sniper as well. No big deal, guys. No big deal. What are you guys talking about? This is crazy for you guys to assume that this is a big deal. Yes, the wife lied about his background and all this other stuff. Sure. But you got to understand, she's in love. It's all okay then, right? No!
Number 2.
United States Senator Katie Britt has given her support to the Nobel Prize candidacy. That's the Nobel Peace Prize candidacy of President Donald Trump for brokering a ceasefire between Israel and Iran. This has been proposed by U.S. Representative Buddy Carter out of Georgia. And he has proposed this for obvious reasons, paving the way for the ceasefire. And by the way, peace isn't always gotten at a table. Sometimes peace comes about because people... Yeah, that happens. Trump declared the 12-day war ending on Monday afternoon with a ceasefire. This looks like it's held at this point. So Trump held a, quote, extraordinary and historic role and has now been nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. I think Trump is right in saying that he's never going to get this, but I still think he deserves it.
Now, time for the number one thing you'll be talking about today.
All right, media reports say experts estimate that U.S. strikes on Iran only set their nuclear program back a couple of months, which I guess we weren't supposed to worry about their nuclear program anyway, but only set it back a couple of months. That's an initial report that has been given, quote, low confidence. However, the International Atomic Energy Agency has suggested that the damage is very significant and they are demanding access to the site. But guess what? The Iranians aren't letting them. Wonder why that is. I wonder why that is. I mean, are we still in the belief that Saddam Hussein didn't let the weapons inspectors in, but we were lied into war, right? Like that's still a thing that we stupidly are going to repeat over and over and over again because it's not true. And this is the same thing. They made an international deal, and that international deal said that they would allow people to inspect their sites to make sure they're not doing things wrong. Now they're saying they're not going to do that. They're not interested in that part, even in this little peace process that they're in. But the IAEA has suggested that the damage is very significant and want access to the site. Well, the Iranians are saying, yeah, we don't think so. Okay, we don't think we're going to let you guys do that. So that's where this all stands. Now, the American media, of course, their agenda on this is very simple, and that is Trump bad, guys. Okay? Trump really, really bad. When he wanted to go to war with Iran and launch missiles at him, shoot him with B-2 bombers and bunker busters, or launch bunker busters, whatever. Use bunker busters on him, bad. Stupid. No reason to do that. We're not worried about them having a nuclear bomb. Hit them with a bomb. All of a sudden, we're very worried about them having a nuclear bomb. And this didn't really do anything. Now, if you have the memory of the goldfish or the intelligence of the average WHNT reporter in Huntsville, then maybe you'll buy that. Maybe you'll buy that. But if you aren't severely brain damaged, you might have a hard time buying that. We'll continue right here on WVNN. Keep it locked right here. Stay tuned. It's The Dale Jackson Show. We'll be right back.
Get WVNN's Dale Jackson's 7 Things You Should Be Talking About Today right in your email box every morning. Go to yellowhammernews.com and sign up today.